Hello everybody, friends of EXW. We are all excited to have you all at the founder call now. And first of all, we're gonna show you some video Manuel just sent me now. I hope this will function here, and then we'll wait for others to come.
Hey, have you heard that? Not everyone would notice it, but you heard it right. You did hear it from the beginning. It is not an easy sound to describe. It is not even a note, a syllable, but it is there. When it comes, you know it. That day, the day when everything changed, began like many others. A dawn you barely pay attention to. You started with your daily routine, like on many other days, without perceiving those small details, without imagining that life could really surprise you today. But it happened. You didn't think fate could notice someone like you. An ordinary person. You always had that feeling from a very young age that life should be much greater than we could have expected. But with the time and the responsibilities, you have been losing that thought. Or maybe you hid it in the depths of your soul so as to protect yourself from disappointment and frustration. You insisted on thinking that there was nothing really special about you. And that is why the first time you heard it, you didn't dare to believe it. That message was not for you. You were not destined for great feats. And yet the universe was asking you for something unthinkable, to defy your very reality, to accept an impossible mission, and to become the person capable of making it possible. But at the end of the day, you accepted it. You still didn't believe in yourself. You didn't fully understand all the power and all the strength within. Leaving behind that simple and safe life you had always been told you should leave was the most difficult step. And yet you took it, afraid, with bated breath. But you did it. As soon as you stepped on this path, you knew there was finally something that would fit into your life. Something you had always missed. You had discovered that your life could have a greater meaning, a purpose. You were going to leave a mark. Those dreams you had as a child have begun to make sense to you, little by little. Maybe if you were the type. Maybe. Here comes that strange sound again. Don't you hear it? Every time you hear it, it's becoming a little more comforting, while the first time it was really scary. But accepting your destiny was only the first step. You have the mission and the vision. Now you only need the direction to go. How can I do this alone? You might have thought when the weight of responsibility fell on your shoulders. Well, you don't have to do it alone. First, you find a mentor. A person who knows what your mission means to you, who sees the potential in you to be a hero and much more. That mentor sees much more within you than you are aware of. That person is by your side now, always, at all times, even at a distance. That mentor teaches you about your strengths and points out your weaknesses in order to improve. Because the road would not be easy, and you must be prepared. The wise mentor gives you a powerful secret. That secret can change the world. That secret will become power and freedom for many people. To discover what that secret is and to complete the mission, you must undertake the journey of your life. A journey full of emotions as well as obstacles. where you will discover all the power that is hidden within you. You were born with the potential to be a hero. That sound, not all people are able to hear it. It is there again for you. It is the call of destiny. If you are here right now, it can only mean that you heard it. You accepted the call. You accepted the mission. You have been called to change your life, to transform the world, to become the hero you were meant to be. The journey begins now.
Wow, that's so fantastic. Wait, I'm gonna unmute you, Manuel. That is really, really great video. I didn't have the opportunity at the event to see it fully because I was doing some stuff, but this is great. So there was already one question, if this is available also in German.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. We will also have it in undertitled, and because it's very important that the message which passed in that intro will be shown also to all the languages and around the world, as well as global companies. So that is very important. So I welcome to everyone on the call today, and I'm very happy to be here. As you can imagine. Very excited, and also very tired from all the work and the convention and the hectic and the stress and the meetings and everything. But I have to say that it was everything very good, and the feeling which even from the stage was amazing when entering the hall and the convention. I can wish to everyone, and I really hope and invite everyone of you to our next second chapter, if you already heard, and we will speak about it at the end of this call, the second chapter, which will be the rise of the eagles in Dubai this coming April 2020. Let's see if we have our founder here, Benjamin. Can you see Benjamin?
Yes, Benjamin, I already unmuted him.
Perfect.
I'm already here. I hope you can hear me well. Nice evening. I think also a nice day to some of you, since we're having people from all around the world in the call, I guess. So a warm welcome from my side, and I'm happy, to talk about the event a little bit today and some further stuff around EXW and what we are going to face during the next few months. So I'm not going to over-exaggerate on that. But as you might know, the EXW convention, everybody who was there and everybody who's going to be at the next convention is going to feel it as well. It was an enormous show. We had a really good time. A lot of people were there, a lot of important people. We had also some guest speakers who were just terrific, to listen to. Very good information, very good impact on the community, on EXW itself. So all in all, the convention was a huge success. And well, I cannot say anything more about it. It was just great. And if you weren't there, you just got to feel it. You got to see it. Check out the after show movie. It's already online. You can see how it was. And it was great to have the speakers, as I said before. So we have speakers, for example, the CTO of Huawei was there talking about ecosystem, talking about evolution, also in the blockchain sector and in the technology sector. Many other people, Giacomo Riccardo, so a lot of people also from our, let's say, professional board were there to talk and to showcase why the technical future and also EXW is going to play a big part in this economy. Yeah, so it was a really good time. I had a really good time. We had lots of people being very happy with the convention, being very emotional in the end. So we were at the or after the after show at the next day, it was meet and greet with us, with the founders. And I actually had a lot of people walking up, you know, and saying, thank you for the system, thank you for EXW. But what I want to say is, and what I want to make clear is, I gotta thank you. I gotta thank each and every one of you for being part of EXW, for being part of this convention, for being part of this system, because without you, it wouldn't have been possible. So a huge thanks to everybody who was supporting us from the day one and who joined in during the last few months and made this an international huge success. So thanks to everybody again. So Manuel, do you want to start off with your informations that you have for the community and especially for the people that weren't at the convention?
Yes, so I'm allowed, as I was also in the convention, so this is very nice. I'm allowed also here for all the community and also in English language, as the event was in German language, to announce the big news and the biggest announcement we did on the convention. And the biggest announcement on the convention, probably most of you already heard, but the ones that did not hear about it, was the launch of EXW1 in this year. What is EXW1? Andre, is it possible? Can I share my screen?
Yes, of course. Just do it.
Wait. Yeah. So for everyone who was not on the convention, this is EXW1, which is an app for everyone, everything. As it says, communication, payment, and learning at the same time. The beta version will be ready by end of February, and by mid-March, we will go live with most of the things already, and then there will be constant updates monthly and added value and added functionality. I will show you the presentation very quickly also today, because we were talking before also with Benjamin and Pirmin, and we said no, also the people that were not on the convention, they should see the presentation of the convention. There will be some of the things will be also in the new company presentation. So let me begin. As you can see, the different kinds of screen to log in. You can have your own user dashboard. You can design it, make it as ever you want. There is lots of privacy settings. As we all know, this will be very fundamental also going forward this year because of laws and different things. So privacy settings are crucial. You can put your profile pictures, all the different kinds of pictures. You can have your live stories. You can go live. You can send messages to all of your friends. You can communicate. You have your own messenger inside the app. So the main focus was and is not to have 100 different kinds of apps on your phone, and you don't use them anyway, as most of the people use 3-4 apps what they have on the phone. So we want to be, of course, EXW1, one of the apps that will be used all the time, so that you can communicate with it, pay with it, learn with it, that you can send pictures, videos, you can edit. When you delete, it will be deleted from all sides. Lots of, again, as I mentioned already, privacy settings. I will go through it very quickly so that all of you can see also the different kinds. And here we get to the most important and exciting part, where there is the possibility inside the communication messenger, you can ask your friends for money, and you can ask your friends for EXW tokens, and your friends can reply yes or no and sending you the tokens through the messengers, which needs then to be accepted and approved. And as soon as it's accepted and approved, you have it also in your wallet that can be used for payments. As you can see here, it was between me and Pirmin, as we did on the screens. And this is another function which will be added on EXW1, is a live streaming call, where there can be also a chat function inside the live stream, especially also for all our community and networkers to use it for doing business or doing it for the community and friends. As you can see here, you can chat while being on the live streaming call. how to end it, and this is EXW1. EXW1, as you can see here, EXW.1, you can pre-register now for the beta start end of February. So all of you, I encourage you to go to EXW.1, sign up for it, so you get also weekly informations and weekly news, new screenshots and new screens so that you can see the development live. And by end of February, the people that signed up on this website now will get access to the beta. All of the people that signed up will get access to the beta. All the others will then have the possibility to download the app when it goes live mid-March. So, and this was one of the biggest announcements that we are very proud of, because that we pulled it off and that we were able to announce it already in our first convention and make this one of the biggest things of 2020.
Right, that sounds great, Manuel. There are two questions that propped up. Is this app going to be available to non-EXW members?
The app will be available to everyone, but you need an EXW account to access it.
So you're going to be able to create an EXW account through the app. So you can create an account there and then you can log on. There will be different ways to use it. For underage people, it's going to be Messenger and social media only. And for people over 18, so age people, it's going to be used also as a personal finance, personal payment tool. So these are two different ways.
That's great. The second
Correct me
question,
if I'm saying anything wrong, but I think it's right. Or?
Yes.
Perfect, because he's more informed about the EXW1 than I am at the moment.
Now, it's going to be encrypted, of course. That's the blockchain technology that we're using. And the question was, can the chat be saved? Just like Threema. I don't know what Threema is.
Yeah,
you know?
I know Threema, but it's not. It is more similar as it would be a normal communication platform, as we know WhatsApp and Telegram.
Okay.
Very importantly to say is because WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook, they're all facing huge security issues according to the data security, according also to the safety in the chat. So as you're saying it, according also to the safety, and if you can save your chat, or if you can close your chat, or if you can delete it, so it's really deleted. So we're actually doing all of that. So we are actually bringing a communication app which is facing all of the new regulatories according to data security, according to how data of people should be handled. So this is going to be 100% fine. And this is also one of the major, let's say, good things about the app. So it's going to be supporting a whole lot of things with the perfect best decryption that you can ever get.
Exactly.
Right.
Or
another question came up. What about the payment for the app? What's it going to cost?
So the app will be for free. It's to download, of course.
Oh wow!
The question was how much the app will cost, no?
Yeah. It's going to be for free.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have multiple services that you can use. So it's going to be as always charged by the services. So you're going to be able to access different kinds of parts and bits of the app, and it's going to give you more and more and more content, more and more information, and more things throughout the next month until the beta starts. So don't miss out on the beta. Make sure you register, make sure you get the information straight away and you get your hands on it before everybody else does. So you can push it for your network, push it for people, push it for yourself.
At the convention, you actually had a live run of the pay to friend. Someone's asked, can you explain that here as well?
As I mentioned before, the beta will be out at end of February. And also, this is what I just showed, the different kinds of screens, how it will look like, the possibility inside the communication messenger to send the tokens to your friends. So this will be the possibility, and there will be also other kind of payment methods with a normal QR code scanning and payment through that, as it's known by other apps.
Very important is we're not going to just throw out all the information straight away. There's lots of information to come, especially for the payment system, also maybe for merge partners. So we will see later. So you're going to be, up to date. If you sign up for a newsletter, if you get into EXW1, then you're going to see all the information displayed throughout the next 1 month. So this is as much as we can say right now. And we're going to drop lots of good things, lots of information throughout the next month.
Right.
I have a question.
So you can't see the app in the Play Store. Of course you can't, because you can only get it pre-register over the link that Andre has signed up here.
Yes.
Please, you cannot get it in a Play Store yet. It's not available, not until the end of March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have one question. As I understood, is that one aspect is that you are in this app, the pictures and materials you post on the social media side will be your how can you say that in English?
Will be owned by the customer, by the people, not by the company.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, because this is a huge difference.
If someone sees your pretty picture, they can't take it, post it somewhere else and say, oh, look here. Yeah, they'll have to ask your permission for that. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Perfect. Give the people the right back.
Very, very important, as Benjamin said. Remember, it was a launch announcement on the first convention, and we will not spoil too many news and too many functionalities from the app right now. That's why there is the pre-sign up right now. You can get then every week news. You will get very interesting news every week, and then by the end of February, the lucky ones that sign up now can have the beta version, and we'll see how it works, and then it will go live in March. What I would like, I think also very soon, I think Pirmin just texted me that his connection works.
Yes, I unmuted him right now.
Can give a hi as well. He's in Dubai right now, so let's see if the connection works or not, so that he can greet the community.
Pirmin? I unmuted him. Pirmin,
hello.
Yeah,
I can hear you really good.
Very good.
What's about from my side? You can hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry for the background. I'm in the car while I drive now to a meeting. I have a really important meeting here. But to say hello, to say thank you to the community for this really, really amazing first convention what we have. And I just give small information what I do here right now for the network, what we create here. We told already on the convention that we prepare all the tutorials, all the presentation, what the network needs to go better, to go faster, to have one line in our community. This is what I prepare now with the team. And it will be done, the first step, it will be done on 15th of January. And then we have official presentations from the network side and from the company side. And more I don't speak, also a lot of tutorials what we're preparing for us. That's the work what I do now here in Dubai with the team. And I'm really excited when I can share it with the whole company together, why I think that will be something really special and really great, what push us together to the next level.
Okay, thank you, Pirmin, for that as well. And so as we are here to also brief the convention we just had, there was some more announcements which we announced. There is an announcement you will find also in the new presentation. There will be 2 more clouds in the system this year coming out. There will be an art cloud, there will be a startup cloud this year, and one of the major announcement, guys, if you did not hear it yet, was from our car program, that we are now going into 113 countries to be available with our car program, as it was announced on convention. I think this was amazing news for lots of car lovers and all the people that are looking forward to an EXW car.
Yeah, and I got a question regarding this topic.
Yes.
From when does this take effective?
The final date, we are waiting as well. We don't know the final date yet, as we are waiting for a company registration number. As soon as we have that one, we finalize it, but the contracts have been signed already. That's why we were allowed to announce it, but it's for sure it will happen in this month.
Okay, perfect.
And also what I was just thinking, we missed out on that again, because we kind of forget about it all the time, even though it's like one of the most important things, or one of the important things according to the EXW1, just jumping back one step quickly, is that we are going to be officially partnering with Microsoft as a technical partner to bring EXW1 to the best possible working way, according to servers, according to software, according to support. So this may be a very important information. It's going to be displayed in short time also on our website. So just as I said before, be sure to go to the EXW1 website, check out the newsletter, and check out the website each and every day, you know, to get fresh information, to get all the info directly up front, sign up for it, make sure you don't miss out on it. So it's going to be a huge, huge thing. And as Manuel said, being like the only app that is delivering 100% of your daily lifestyle, of your daily life into your home directly on your smartphone is going to change everything. Everybody knows it, and it's going to be taking place very, very short. So just don't miss out on it, and be sure to subscribe to the website.
Okay. There was another question about the app. If someone wants to join, register on the app and doesn't have a sponsor, how does the company go about with the sponsoring link, or how are they assigned a sponsor?
So as I know, there are going to be certain changes announced, but this is going to be announced later on. So.
Exactly. It's one of, let's not, we don't want to spoil too many things, how it's going to work, how we are going to do it, how I know that you are very excited about this.
Yes, we want to know everything.
Then it would have been, then we would have launched the app live already at the event, but we could not. That would be also for us, as we speed up as much, but after 4 months, if we would have launched the app live already, that would have been a bit very fast. Also in the also for the developers, for any people that know how an app that size in timing needs to be developed, and also the man force and the workforce that needs to work to build such kind of app.
Right. I have another side-related question. There are some countries that are restricted from being in part of EXW. There used to be a list somewhere on the website. I can't find it anymore. And what about the USA?
There's only 2 countries for now that are restricted, and the 2 countries are North Korea and Iran.
Thank you. And everything else can log in and do everything completely, the full circle. Exactly. Thank you. That's amazing, because there were about 20 countries last month that were excluded. Okay.
Perfect. I'm just seeing some other questions there. So according to the SEPA and the card, same story as the last call. Everything has been finished. Contracts have been done. We're waiting on the delivery of the operator. So everything is done. Everything is through. We have successfully paid everything and did everything on our side. So we are right now waiting on the operator to roll out the connections and the cards. Some of you might have realized in the last few days, we're actually working on the payment systems already. So our payment system is being updated straight away right now. So we are going to be facing some transactions in the next 7 to 14 days, depending on. So issues means that maybe a transaction runs like 1 or 2 hours late, nothing special, but just so you know, there are being updates done right now to the entire system, to the entire background, and we're going to be launching this thing very, very soon. So cards and also accounts are on the way, and we're just waiting for the confirmation.
Hopefully they work fast as you guys.
Hopefully, you know, you cannot expect everybody to be as fast as yourself, but still we're expected to be very fast. So we shouldn't be facing a huge time to wait. It's going to be taking some time, at least. As we know, banks and operators, they take their time, but when it's going to be done, it's going to be a huge step forward, and we are very much looking exactly that.
There is one important thing to mention also that I think all of you know and can relate to this. There was a time which is called Christmas time and New Year's time, and official institutions don't like to work at that time.
Even though we work, everybody else didn't. So we kind of are facing the problem that we're trying to get a hold of people, and people are like, we're in Christmas holidays now. And we're like, well, great for you. But still, we're now back online. Everybody is working again, so we're going to be able to, you know, get these things done in the next few weeks. So we're looking forward, getting everything ready. So just a few more time, and we're going to be done.
And yes, perfect. So this was the biggest announcement of the convention. And as I started the call today, and I say it again, because I really invite all of you and such a great community to our next event, the Chapter 2, The Rise of the Eagles in Dubai in April 2020. And we, as founders, we would really look forward that all of the community, that you will be there and also get to the next announcements of the other parts of this amazing 2020, because we are preparing already now lots of new things for the next convention and the rest of the year. And Benjamin, maybe we should get now to end and speak a little bit about some news that were out there.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Informations, which I also encourage, and we know Benjamin will speak a bit about it and explain. It's very important always that you know, people, that we immediately make our lawyers work very hard, and sometimes it takes time that we are allowed to say things.
Okay, so we're going to go briefly over some stuff. I saw already the questions popping up in our chat, so I'm going to go through it very fast. So the things we were facing according to the FMA and BaFin was most likely caused by the fact that from the 10th of January, there's going to be a whole new regulatory coming to Europe according to cryptocurrency and according how to handle cryptocurrency. We have been adopting to these new laws very early, and we have our constructs ready and in place. Those are going to get active as soon as the new regulatory is going to be active. So prepare for some minor changes according to the companies during the next few days, especially according to the new laws. So we have our stuff ready, but the issue with that is that the regulatories are right now chasing after each and every company that is doing cryptocurrency or that is doing projects in the cryptocurrency area, because they're afraid of that they are not going to be able to face the new regulatory. So according to that, they're just starting to run off on different companies, even though that there is no real issue behind. So for example, going with the EXW Global AG in Liechtenstein. This company is not even doing any kind of business with the EXW token or with cryptocurrency. It's only a holding which is holding. So there cannot be a cryptocurrency business in a company where there is no business, because it's just a hold, right? But still, the BaFin and FMA says that the EXW Global AG is kind of spreading the EXW token, which it cannot do. There is no economical way of spreading these tokens with that company, because the company simply cannot do it. There is no way of doing it. But still they say, you cannot do it, which is true, because the company is not allowed to do it because it cannot do it, right? So it really doesn't make any sense. Our lawyers are already working on all of that. It's been a bit rough and a bit much, especially since we were working with all of them together to find the solutions, to find everything. They know already what is going to come from our side, but for some strange reason, they still don't believe that it's going to be like that. But as I said before, on the 10th of January, there is going to be the new law, there's going to be the new regulatory, and from that point on, it's going to be 100% if we can apply or if we cannot. I'm 100% sure that we can apply because this has been prepared a very long time. We've been talking about that also before. So everything is going to be fine according to that. And checking on to the BTC Echo report from today, which we were facing. It's basically a copy of the FMA and of the BaFin. So they're actually just re-talking what they've been talking, what they think is right, what is not right. Because the FMA started off with it, didn't check correctly because they're afraid. Then the BaFin started off because the FMA started off, didn't check as well correctly because they just followed the FMA. And now from the BaFin, BTC Echo reacted and didn't check it as well and also took the wrong information. So basically, there are three parties. The first party didn't do it right, the second party copied from the first, and the third copied from the second. So basically what was happening here is just spreading some wrong information which couldn't be able to be true. There is no possible way that the EXW Global AG can do anything according to the EXW token. There is no economical way. It's just impossible. It cannot be. So this is just, showcasing to you how ridiculous some things are, because there is no economical way, but still the regulatory says, oh yeah, well, they're doing it, but there's no way of doing it. But they're still saying you're doing it. So we don't understand it as well. Our lawyers didn't understand it as well. So yeah, there's not much to say about it.
Exactly. It's very important that what we want to remind to each one of you that our lawyers are working very hard about this. Our lawyers know about all the articles out there. They get them as soon as they are online or anything is there which should not be there, especially if it is about wrong informations which we don't with things we don't do, and also especially with things if it's just, as Benjamin said, something that they assume which is not. So it is crucial that that's what we want to say, that is, we are not allowed sometimes to speak immediately or to make statements immediately, because we need to wait for the lawyers to process. And sometimes law takes some time. But as soon as we are allowed to do official statements, as you saw earlier, also the months ago when it was with Börse Stuttgart and so on, and we did them, as soon as we have it in our hand and it's in our post box, then we make a press announcement about it. This is very important. So this is all what we can say for now.
There is one additional question to your explanation, Benjamin.
Yeah.
But who puts the token out in the world then, if not the AG?
It's very easy at the moment. The token issuer is the license exchange platform in Iceland. So
Estonia.
Estonia, my failure. Sorry for my English. But the Estonian company, which is licensed for exchanging and is licensed for wallets. You can also check the licenses online on our website. They're displayed. You can check also the licensing numbers directly at the financial departments back in Estonia. So everything can be checked. Everything is displayed there, and this company is at the moment issuing, but it will not be for long because the new regulatory is coming. And with the new regulatory, also our new system is going to come according to the companies, according to the law, to comply with everything that, for some strange reason, the FMA and the BaFin doesn't believe that we are going to come at us. So everything is prepared. We're just waiting for the day to kick it off. So it's going to be 100% fine. At the moment, it's issued by the Viva Exchange OU. Very much important, it's not the Viva Exchange GmbH, because this was the main reason why the FMA started, because they thought that company back in Estonia is the same company as in Austria. But yeah, these things happen, right? So you just mistake one company for another, and then you make an announcement because you didn't choose the right company, but it's okay. You know, you get the hang of it.
The one who can read is always unfortunate.
we're just facing some stuff which is kind of ridiculous, but it's happening. So yeah, everybody's afraid. That's the true thing. So all of the regulators are afraid, all of the banks are afraid, and they're just waiting for the due date, means the 10th of January. And then we're going to be able to clear a lot of smoke there.
Perfect. So guys, thank you very much for all of you being here again, and also to end this off nicely. By any chance, Andre, do you have the short after movie?
The short after movie is on your yes, 1 second.
No, I mean it's your
yeah, no, it's on, it's I already opened the YouTube. Wait 1 second. I have to share screen. Okay, so. This? What's that?
You started a nice song, Andre.
Okay. Okay, that is my videos starts to play.
So
it's not by my side.
While Andre is trying to stop his music. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you, community, and for all the updates. You will have right now also a weekly founder call. Thank you very much.
Yeah, next time.
That is not my music.
Andre did a nice ending. Thank you, and see you on the next call next week. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. I don't know where this music comes from. I have nothing open. Okay, bye-bye. See you all.